This is the breakdown on
Parallel pirouette.
Akira, tell us why you've chosen this topic to break down for us today in the dance world.
I think parallel pirouettes are definitely the basics and one of the first things you should learn once you're starting dance, and one is something you should have once you go throughout your whole dance career. And honestly, I would just like to teach it.
Fantastic. Well, break it down for us.
Okay, so when I'm first starting a parallel pirouette, the prep is always important. When you're starting parallel, you're here. We don't start and turn down, and worst of all, we don't put this back leg down. Make sure we're here. This back leg is in a forced arch, and this front foot is completely parallel. My body is now forward, and it's not completely back. I'm completely straight up as if I was against a wall. Same way if I'm facing front, I'm not leaning to one side, no, I'm leaning to the other. Anytime you're in your prep, this sets off what your turn's gonna look like. If you're here, you're automatically gonna start turning the wrong way. You don't want that to happen. So I'm straight up. Now when I go up, I wanna think about shooting straight up, not just turning. That way, you would sustain it when you turn. So I go up, I hold it, and I come back down, exactly to where I started. And make sure your weight, again, evenly distributed. So then when you go for that single turn, you land. Make sure you spot when you do it too. That way you're able to guide where you're going. And your spot also helps for your rotation. So again, here, prep, and then to the side. That's how you do a parallel pirouette.
What would be your advice for dancers that are just getting started with their very first turns?
I would definitely say when you're first learning your turns to definitely try to perfect it as much as possible, but also not be too hard on yourself. Remember, you're learning it for the first time, and so is everybody else. You see everybody doing all these amazing turns, and they started somewhere else too. So it's definitely important to remember that, but also to focus on the technique and the specifics in that turn. That way you have a good base for when you start getting better and better. That way you do the turns correctly.
So don't let those bad habits sneak in the beginning. I'm guilty of that. And I feel like I've got a little bit of work to do from that first turn that we saw. Iona, over and out.